In this segment of Pet Shop 3 orientation, users will be learning how to send a veterinary consent. Veterinary consent forms are sent on the day prior to upcoming appointments that are booked for the following day. First, users should assure that they have both types of vet consent forms and both types of email templates saved on their computer. The username for vet consent forms for a VAX appointment are located here at this URL. The vet consent form for non-vaccination appointments is located here. The email templates for vet consents can be forwarded to your inbox and should be saved in a folder. One for vet consents for a vaccination update, as seen here in the title, and one for non-vax appointments. The only thing that changes on these emails is a seasonal Word document attachment, which will change every 2 months. Contact New York Veterinary Practice for any of this information should you need the URL to the vet consents, the email template, or the seasonal attachment to email. In order to find the dogs that you must send a vet consent for, open up Pet Shop. On the booking screen, click the following day. Today is the 15th, so we're doing vet consents for the 16th tomorrow. View all locations and show service category for veterinary care. Any appointments listed as rechecks or as veterinary consultations do not require that a vet consent be sent. Next, sort by last name so that if there are any multi-pet families, they appear next to one another and can be included on the same phone call to confirm and same email for vet consent. For our first example, we'll be using this appointment for Audi Hurwitz. Double-click on the activity and enter into the reservation to have a fuller view of the time, date, location, and what will be performed for the veterinary appointment. Double-check the pet profile to assure which vaccinations will be coming due. Double-check the client profile to confirm their primary veterinary clinic. Also, before calling the client and emailing the vet consent, visit the client touchpoint to confirm that there has been a submission for vax or exam confirmation, and that the details within that confirmation touchpoint display we've confirmed the vet on file, we've confirmed that the vaccinations are in fact coming due, and that the client is aware of the cost of examination and additional cost for vaccination. Once all of these have been done, call the phone number on file to verify that the client is aware of the appointment, leave a message or speak with them, and then take the information from the appointment and submit it into a veterinary consent email, which you will forward to the client. You can copy and paste the client's email into the vet consent email. You also must CC the veterinary tech and both doctors on the email. The subject of the email should include the dog's name, in this case Audi, the date of the appointment, the time, the attachment we discussed earlier, the link. Clients do not need to fax or to scan and reply, but only to click on this link and submit the information. And then the pet's name, client name, day of the week, date, time, the location, what's being conducted, which is listed in the reservation, and any upcoming or overdue vaccinations. In this case, on the pet's profile when checked earlier, nothing is due, but the dog has never received a canine influenza vaccination. So for this month's theme, I've made a note to talk about cold and flu season. The next example that we will go through is the vet consent for a non-vax appointment. In this case, we'll be doing the appointment for Lucy. The same thing, open the reservation, review the notes for what will be done, double check the dog's pet profile to confirm any upcoming and or due vaccinations, confirm the veterinarian on file, and confirm that there's been a touch point explaining information about the vet visit. Once all of this has been confirmed, call the client, take the email, paste the email along with the veterinary tech and both doctors, changing the subject with the pet's name, the time and date of the appointment, the attached seasonal education document, a link for the non-vax appointment, the pet's name, client's name, day of the week, date, time and location of appointment, and details that will be gone through at the appointment, as well as anything upcoming or due or important conversations to have with the client. Once veterinary consent emails have been submitted, it is important to return to the original reservation that you used to confirm the details. Click Modify and type in vet consent emailed and your initials as well as the date that you sent it, which in this case should be the day before. This concludes the Pet Shop orientation segment on sending a vet consent.